Hey guys, there's a lot of controversy in the dog training world right now about leash corrections and physical corrections and things like that, and whether they're appropriate or not. And I think a lot is getting lost in the conversation when it comes to how those corrections are delivered, when, the intensity, the ability of the dog to comprehend them, all of this stuff is getting lost because people are taking a hardline approach. Corrections are good, corrections are bad. I shot this video the other day, and I want you to take a look at it. I used some leash corrections in here, and you decide whether these things are bad or good. You decide whether you would be comfortable with me doing this to your dog or not. Don't let somebody else tell you. Don't let an article tell you. Don't let somebody tell you what your eyes can also tell you, right? If you look at the dog and you go, oh, that dog is definitely the worse off for that correction, then you probably wouldn't want to work with me. But I think most people are going to watch this and go, oh, that's not a problem. All right. So go ahead and watch it. Before I switch over to that video, though, do me a favor. If you like my stuff, if you like this channel, go ahead and subscribe down below, hit that like button, and tell a friend. All right. So thanks a lot. I hope you enjoy this video. Okay. Good job. Good job. Sit. Yes. 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 Okay. Good job. Good job. Sit. Yes. 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 Down. Yes. 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 Okay. Good job. Good girl. What a good girl. Yes. What a good job. Hazel, sit. Yes. Yes. Uh, uh, yes. So right there, leash correction. Yes. Okay. Good job. Hazel, sit. Yes. Leash corrections need not be really harsh. They just need to communicate the dog made a mistake. It is not a matter of me exacting revenge or making the dog feel like crap or create even pain, just an aversion. They just have to prefer to not get that leash correction. That's all. Now, to some people that was harsh, and I get that. There are some people who think saying no to a dog is harsh, but I think a reasonable person would see that and go, "Oh, yes." Not only is that dog not traumatized by that, it was a reasonable response, and it does increase the speed of learning. So when you see all of this talk about punishments and positive only training and all of this stuff, and people fill your head with this idea of we shouldn't use fear or pain. This dog's not afraid. This dog's not in pain. This dog is understanding. has a little bit better understanding. Okay, sit. Yes. And just with those two corrections, we have a more solid stay behavior. I haven't had to be, again, these corrections did not cause uncertainty or fear or confusion. They added clarity, and clarity is a great supplement to motivation. Now, of course, that doesn't mean all corrections are the same and all corrections are valid, because they're not. Some corrections are over the top, some corrections are unwarranted, and often they're an expression of the handler's frustration and their failure to teach the dog properly in the first place. You want to avoid that. But if the dog knows what is expected, has learned it, but goes, nah, I'd rather do something else, and you've done the motivation work, adding a little more clarity, saying, okay, well, here's something to avoid, doesn't hurt anything. At least not in my opinion. Some will disagree. But all I'm saying is that when you see these rants and you see these articles about abusive dog training where they say so-called balanced trainers rely on fear and pain, you be the judge. Is this dog? Am I relying on fear and pain to motivate this dog? Yes. Good girl. Okay. Yeah, good girl. Good girl. Yes. Hazel. Yes. Yes. Hazel. Sit. Yes. So don't let anybody tell you what to think or feel about training. Look at the dog, look at the handling, and see what people think. Oh, okay. Okay. Thank you. So when you see these people talk about this, talk about punishments and corrections and good or bad, all that stuff. Be your own judge. Look at the dog. Look at the handling. If a correction seems unfair to you, if you go, ooh, I don't know if I like that, then chances are there's a problem with it. If the correction seems fair and the dog seems to be emotionally okay afterwards, then there's probably nothing to worry about. Don't let the fear, don't let the fear stop you from doing what's right for your dog. At the same time, don't let somebody bully you into doing something that you don't feel comfortable with. If you don't feel comfortable with what your trainer is doing, ask them to stop. I had a woman in not that long ago. We were working with her dog, and she has some physical disabilities, not massive, but enough that her dog is a little bit much for her. And I said, hey, let's consider putting a prong collar on the dog. And she says, I don't want to do that. Okay, fine. Uh-uh. Again, yeah, good. Good job. Good job, yes. She says, I don't want to do that. I said, okay, fine. What that means is we're going to have to work a little bit longer and a little bit harder to get you where you want to be. Are you okay with that? Yes. Okay, great. We can solve this problem without the prong collar. Prong collar would have been faster. But I'm not going to push a client into doing something that they're not comfortable with. It's really that simple. Don't, and I am proud of her for saying, no, I'm not comfortable with this. Do not let a trainer bully you into doing something that you're not comfortable with. If they can't convince you, they can't persuade you. And I don't mean that sort of grudging persuasion, like, fine, I will do it if it will shut you up. I mean, if you can't go, okay, I get it and I'm on board with this, then don't. And any trainer who won't respect that, who can't work with you in a different mode than what they're used to, they're probably not the right trainer for you. All right? So don't stress about it. Okay. You're a good girl. It's okay to correct your dog. It will help them. All right? So thanks for watching, and we'll see you around.